First of all, I must thank General Pariyar sir for giving me opportunity to present this topic. General Pariyar is not only my teacher but guide and well-wisher as well. Thank you, sir. My topic is dynamics of microwave as a source of ocular injuries. I have no financial disclosure. As far as the microwaves are concerned, as have been pointed out, these are electromagnetic radiation characterized by specific wavelengths and frequencies. The wavelength ranges between 1 millimeter to 1 meter, and the frequency ranges from 300 megahertz to 300 gigahertz. Microwaves are commonly used in household microwave ovens for cooking of the food or for reheating the food which has been prepared. In addition, it is commonly used for in the wireless communication devices like internet and the mobile phones. In addition, they are used in the radar technologies. As far as the industrial heating is concerned, the microwaves are used in almost all of the industries which are useful for us, starting from the paper industry to chemical industries, petrochemical industries, the ceramic industries, the cloth, furnitures, you name an industry and these are being used. The point is how does these microwaves they damage the eyes? The interaction of the microwaves with the biological tissues mainly occurs in two ways. First is the thermal effects. Thermal effect is supposed to be the most important effect, and cornea, being rich in water, absorbs microwave radiation and heats up. In addition, microwaves they penetrate the eye and may heat up the lens also. Eye sensitivity is, especially the lens and the cornea, are more susceptible to damage by the microwaves due to poor heat dissipation. In addition to the thermal effects, the non-thermal effects are also supposed to damage the eyes, though they are less well understood. Microwave-induced electrical changes can occur and damage the retina, cornea and the optic nerve. In addition, the microwaves can disrupt the ionic balance and electrical signaling of the cells, especially of the retina, causing retinal damage. Oxidative stress because of microwave radiation has also been implicated, leading to inflammation, cell damage and degenerative changes, especially of the macular area and the retina. Specific effects of the microwaves on ocular tissues are on the conjunctiva, then it may cause dryness of the eye, it can cause damage to the cornea, it may lead to cataract and retinal damage. As far as the risk factors for ocular damage are concerned, not all microwave exposure they leads to eye damage, but for eye damage the risk factors include the intensity of the microwave radiation. The more the radiation intensity, the more is damage. These are especially seen in the industrial settings where there is more exposure to the high microwave intensity. Then direct exposure of the microwaves, especially the malfunctioning of the microwaves or high power radar systems, it increases the risk of ocular damage. Then prolonged exposure of the microwaves compared to the short exposure is supposed to lead to more eye injuries. Types of ocular injuries, there can be thermal burns, or it is also supposed to cause endothelial cell damage because of the increase in the temperature. Similarly, cataracts because of the denaturation of the protein because of the thermal effects, cataract is supposed to be common. Retina, as I told you, it is the microwaves are also supposed to damage the retina because of the penetration and coagulation activities leading to vascular occlusions and retinal damage. These are also supposed to be common nowadays. Then dryness, because of the long and prolonged exposure, repeated exposures, dryness of the conjunctiva and cornea can occur and leading to dry eyes. Similarly, conjunctivitis, one may have inflamed eyes because of the chronic exposure to microwaves. Prevention and safety measures, these are common for almost all types of exposures, radiations. One has to use protective eye gear as recommended by the companies for the use of the microwaves devices. One has to maintain safe distance from the point where the microwaves are produced and follow safety guidelines which have been given with by the manufacturers. Another important thing is the device which is producing the microwaves needs to be checked regularly and calibrated so that accidental exposure does not occur. Shields have to be used which have been prescribed by the manufacturers. To conclude this topic, the microwave biodynamics is important because we need protection and we must know what all damages can occur to the eyes and the body because of the microwaves, and these should be, it is an important for awareness and prevention measures. Thank you so much, sir.